So welcome Isiak, welcome everyone, welcome to the Zik Analytics second webinar in English. Today I'm going to speak about the work structure, how to start from the moment you enter Zik, what to do, okay? We're going to go through the presentation, then later we're going to learn how to find competitors, how to find out if we found a good or bad competitor, how to find products that we can undercut and copy, and how to undercut the right products, and also how to do market research. I call this part the art of market research. We're going to learn how to think like detective, how to think out of the box, and how to recognize the whole picture of eBay and the market research method we have developed here in Zik Analytics. Are you all ready to start? Perfect. So let's start. So before, actually the most important thing is the work structure, okay? Many people are joining Zik, many people starting to sell on eBay, and they don't find the way to start search for products. They going around, they try to go look on bestsellers on Amazon, they try to look on other places like Watch Count or Google Trends, and they try to follow the trends that works in other websites. But every website, Amazon, AliExpress, eBay, have his own demands, have his own sales, his own statistic. Product that goes good in Amazon, not for sure will sell good on eBay, okay? And also, the second thing is that many sellers, actually most of the dropshippers, they do the same. They go to the best sellers, they try to copy the best sellers, and they hope, they pray to God that they will sell something and they will make some profit. But it's not working like this. Why? Because we have two things. We are limited. We are limited in time, and we are limited in best sellers. Okay? So we need to understand how we invest in the time in the right way, so we finish the day with 10 new hot products in our store. Okay? So the working structure is very simple. The first things we need to do, the first things when we enter Zik, our main goal, okay, our main first goal is to find a competitor. Okay? Before we start search for product, we want to find competitor. Why we want to find competitor? Very simple, because one good competitor will give us a lot of interesting product or a lot of idea for interesting product. So it's going to save us a lot of time. Okay? After we find very good competitors, we go for the next step, and the next step is to track the best-selling items of these competitors. Makes sense, right? You just go inside the competitors, run a search on Zik, and then you get the results of the best-selling items, and you start to check if the best-selling items, you can get them cheaper on Amazon. And this is the third part. The third part is undercut your competitors. Okay? Today we're going to understand why we undercutting competitors, why we making market research, why we combine all these things together. But we want to save time, so we have to undercut competitors. We have to make the art of market research, so we bring good product to our store. So it's very simple. The structure should be like this every time you enter in Zik. Okay? You will work smart, you will save money, you will save time, you will make money. Okay? Very simple. So remember, you enter in Zik Analytics, the first things you want to do is to find competitors. And now we're going to see how we do it. So how we can find competitor? There is few ways to find dropshippers with Zik Analytics. The first thing is to use Amazon bestsellers. Okay, we just go inside Amazon bestsellers, copy one of the titles, putting these titles in product research. Okay, we're running a search on this title, and we get results of many sellers selling the same item. Now I'm asking you, who do you think is these sellers that's selling these items? Of course, it's a dropshippers. Very easy. So if you make dropshipping from Amazon, search something from Amazon, you will find a list of sellers. If you dropship from Walmart, or if you dropship from a different suppliers, AliExpress, you do the same. You go, you copy titles from AliExpress or from Amazon or whatever, and you search on Zik, and you find list of competitors, okay? These competitors are very, very, very powerful for us. Why? Because they save us a lot of times, okay? So after we did it, we search for the product research, and we scan the competitors. The second option is to use best-selling items from our own store. Okay, we go to our own store, we see we have one product we sold many times, we copy the title from our store, and we search on Zik, and then we get also other people sell the same item like us. Probably these people are drop shippers, okay? Because we want to find drop shippers. We don't want to find some Chinese seller that sell very cheap and sell products from his own place, because we cannot compete him. We're looking for people that we can learn from them, people that we can compete, sellers we can compete. Okay? So here is example, and here I'm going to show you how we going to find the best competitors. Okay? Very simple. There is three things we need to understand after we make the search on the title, and we get the result here. You can see the result. We see the list of the sellers, the name of the sellers. We have the button to scan the sellers, okay? We have the list of feedbacks, and we have the number of sales, how many times this seller sell this item. And here we have the number of items, the price, okay? So we want to find the seller that have the less feedbacks with the most sales with the highest price. Why? Let me just fix it here because I think it's just moved a little bit. Okay, perfect. Because if I'm asking you, seller with 75,000 feedbacks that sold 7 times this product, okay, for $37. First of all, this seller is very strong. You have a lot of feedbacks, probably you have a lot of sales, probably it's not easy to complete him, okay? Second things, he sell number of items like the other sellers. He didn't make something extraordinary. He didn't sell this product, this item 30 times or 50 times, so it's interesting. He is very strong seller that sell this item like other sellers, okay? But what about this guy, for example, the World Inspirations with 6,000 feedbacks, sold 6 times for $69, okay? This guy, for example, is a little bit more interesting because we can see the seller above with 20,000 feedbacks, sold 6 times, product with the same use but even cheaper, okay? So if this guy with 6,000 sold this product for more money and he have less feedbacks, maybe he do something right, okay? It's give us a clue, it's give us an idea. Maybe this guy do something right. But I will go down to this example. We have this Petar 655 with 67 feedbacks only, okay? He sold this product 4 times for $13, for $14 almost, okay? Now it's interesting us. Why? Because this guy with just 67 feedbacks find the way to rank on the first page of eBay, okay? He got his ranking in the 100 best match results. Now this guy is interesting. Why? Because he has very low feedbacks. He's quite new sellers, but he sell this item and he's ranking very good. So we want to test, we want to scan this kind of sellers, okay? We want to scan the sellers that show us they do something extraordinary. They have lower feedbacks, they have high sales, and they have interesting selling price. But don't block yourself. You can also scan sellers with 6,000, with 20,000, with 10,000, with 1,000 feedbacks. Is no problem. I just try to make sense how from this piece of information we can get the best. We can understand the best, okay? Because remember, we need to save time. We don't have time to scan all the seller, okay? We need to understand from this picture already where we can find interesting stuff. So we try to look for extraordinary sellers where we later will find a lot of products. Is it everyone understand? Just if you have question, this is a time to ask question. Okay, Luis asked, good question. What is better to do? Look for sellers with low feedback or sellers with high feedbacks? So there is no better and good about it, okay? It's really depend in the competition. It's really depend on the results of the niche or the results on the product. In generally, sellers with a lot of feedbacks, I'm talking about 100,000, 50,000, usually these sellers sell with very low profit, okay? And we don't want to waste our time on sellers with very low profit. We want to invest time of making research on sellers where they have a high profit, where they have interesting product, where they give us good ideas, okay? But don't block yourself, because sometimes you can also find good things in those big sellers, okay? In generally, we need to see the difference between these three pieces of information: number of feedbacks, number of sales, and the selling price, okay? As low as feedbacks with the highest of sales, already interesting. So it's not that we're searching for sellers with 67 feedbacks, but if a seller has 67 feedbacks and he sell like seller that have 20,000 feedbacks, he may do something right. He may work right. We want to see how this guy work, okay? And about the selling price show us if this guy is cheaper compare other products or not, okay? Or if there are other people selling same product for cheaper price and is still selling more. That means the seller with 67 feedbacks sell more expensive and sell more product. We want to see what this seller do, okay? So you just see the balance between feedbacks, sales, and selling price, and try to get the best out of it. Try to see who is the seller that's doing the best, and then scan the seller that's doing the best, okay? But it's not mathematic. You should always move. You should try one seller, go to the other seller, okay? So let's go for the next part. Next part, how do we know what is a good competitor? Okay? It is very important. Why? Because we need to decide if we're going to check the product of this seller or if we're going to go for the next one. Okay? So, the first important thing is sales. We want to see product with a lot of sales, like the one you see here, sold over 23 times in the last 30 days, 23 times in the last 30 days, or 10 times in the last 30 days. We want to see that this guy have a lot of sales compared to his active listings. Okay, it's very important. This is the sell-through. The second thing is titles, guys. Titles are very, very important. Titles tell us a lot about the seller, okay? Why? Because we're not looking for the sellers that copy and paste from Amazon or copy and paste from AliExpress. We're looking for sellers that invest time, that invest knowledge, that make keyword research, okay? And this is why I brought this example here. You can see all the titles from these sellers are titles that created by the sellers. Everything is keyword optimized. You see? You can see that everything full of keywords. All the titles are 80 characters or as much as possible, not short titles. You can see that every title here is used almost just with keywords, not brand name, not anything that is not important, okay? So after we see the seller have a lot of sales, this is the most important thing. We see he do a great titles, okay? Now we want to check if this seller work with profit or not, okay? So now we're going to check one of the product. We're going to go to Amazon. We're going to see if this product are selling with profit or not. If you see the seller sell product with very good profit, you should have already smile on your face, and you should say, okay, if you say sell one product with profit, probably we sell more. Let's start research the products, okay? And the fourth thing is the sell-through. Now, sell-through is not must, okay? Of course, it's better to have a very good sell-through, but it's not must, okay? Don't, if you see less than 10% or just 10% sell-through, don't say, oh, I don't check this competitor, I go to the next one. No, always look, because even if you have 10% sell-through, but you have one item sold more than 23 times in the last 30 days, maybe you can pick this item. Okay? So don't block just because sell-through. Always stay open-minded. Always stay flexible. Remember the priority. First priority sales, then titles, then profit, then sell-through. Okay? Now I will answer for the questions here. So Georgios asks, do we search per week or per month about the product research? Product research, I personally search per month. Competitor research, I do or per week in the last 7 days, in the last 14 days. Okay? Okay. Do you have more questions about how to recognize a good competitor? How do we know what is a good competitor? Before I go to the next slide. This is the time to ask question because I'm gonna go. Okay, so Daniel say, I think country, the competitor live have a huge impact too. This is very true. Of course that if we see that the sellers are coming from countries when is more drop shippers, it makes sense that probably this seller is drop shippers. We have Israel, Greece, Cyprus, Bulgaria, UK, United States. This is the main countries where people do drop shipping. Okay. Let me just answer for more question. Isiak, you ask when you find good competitors. I did not understand what you mean. Can you repeat the question? I will love to answer. Ron asks, what about the Chinese sellers that are based in the US? They are sellers, they all regular sellers, they all have their own stock. So it's hard for us to find product to use because they sell cheaper than us because we do drop shipping. Now, of course, we can sometimes research also them and see, but we want to save time. We want to be effective. To be effective, we need to go for the drop shippers first. Okay, Isiak, of course, great. Great question. Can we save a list of good competitors somewhere so that you don't have to refine them each time? Of course. On the right side of Zik here, you can see add to watch list. Under the sell earnings, you can see add to watch list, and you just click on it and save it, and you have a list in your Zik account, and you can always get back to this competitor and search it later. Also later we're going to go inside Zik and we're going to do everything we do now, we're going to do in real time, so you understand better. I just want to go through the important rules, and I also want you guys to write down the rules, okay? Because it is very important when you work to follow the rules like robots. Why? Because we are humans, we are spending a lot of time on nonsense. Sometimes it's Facebook, sometimes we're looking on other things. We need to be very, very, very focused to use the time on the best way, okay? Okay, perfect. I go to the next slide. So, now is the time to decide if we undercut the competitors or not, okay? After we found good competitor, we have to decide what product we undercut, okay? To undercut. Okay? First of all, I recommended you filter the competitor in the last 7 to 14 days, okay? Remember this rule. Work on a filter time of 7 to 14 days, okay? Why? Because we want to make sure the product we list sold a lot in the last 7 to 14 days, okay? Second rule, check the product on Amazon, of course, okay? See that you have this Amazon and list just product that sold over 5 times in the last 7 to 14 days. Sorry if it's a little bit confusing here. Check on Amazon product that sold over 5 times. I think this is a little bit confusing. What I mean here is You see product that sold over 5 times. After you see it sold over 5 times, you check if you have it on Amazon. You check if you can be cheaper on Amazon, okay? After you find it on Amazon and you can be cheaper when you sell it on eBay, upgrade the title and list the item, okay? Remember, upgrade the title and list the item. Don't just list with the same title. Always upgrade the title, fill in the item specific, make a nice title in description, and list the item, okay? So remember, sold over 5 times in the last 7 to 14 days. We upgrade the title, we make item specific, we make nice title to the description, and we list the item. Okay? Till here, very simple. You learn how to find competitors. You learn how to define when is a good or bad competitors. And now is the time to start list items. We want products sold more than 5 times in the last 7 to 14 days. Okay? Now I will answer for question from Georgios. What about the dropshippers that their name finish with some usual the Z cannot find? There is no user Z cannot find. If there is something like this, you just send the seller name to the customer service, to the chat, or to me. We're going to fix this issue. Okay? Luis asks, do we use the strong keywords? Okay, yes, great questions. Do we use the same keywords like competitor? Of course, we take the title first from the competitor, okay? First of all, we take title from competitor, then we just see how we can upgrade it. We don't want to change it completely, just upgrade it. We check with Zik if there is another long tail keyword or keywords that missing, we can add. We can see if there is nonsense keywords in the title we remove, so we have enough place to add better keywords. You can check in Google Trend, you can check in Google Keyword Planner if you want to make it more advanced, but I recommended you save time. This is not so important, okay? Just make a little change so you're unique. Remember, eBay want unique listings. If you copy paste, eBay don't give you a lot of impression. If you do changes, if you little bit difference, you get more impressions, but you also have to remember, when is a good title that from a product that sold a lot already, that means the title is very good already, okay? When the title is very good, we don't want to destroy it. It already works. Okay? So we just make small change to be unique and we list the item. Okay, next question. Tony asks, is any way to check the seller they have over 70,000 items? Great question, Tony. So I will talk with you about this topic for a second. First of all, we have a great news. So in the next 3 days, we will increase the limit of search sellers to 90,000, okay, sellers with 90,000 items in general, so you understand the full picture. In the end, we will have the possibility to search all kind of sellers. We just have to grow slowly to see we're not spending too much resources, okay? But every week, 2 weeks, we will grow. So in 2 to 3 days, we will jump to 90,000 items. We'll see it works good. We will go to 120,000 items, okay? In the end, we will reach the 1 million items per seller, and then you can search and scan any sellers. Is that clear? Perfect. So remember the undercutting rules. It's very important. Don't undercut competitors. Don't list items that sold 5 times, but you cannot be cheaper. Okay? You want traffic in the beginning. Okay? Let's keep working. And now the fun part starts. The art of market research. Now, the art of market research is not just about rules, it's about sense, it's about creativity, it's about way of thinking, okay? And today I will try to help you understand and help you open your mind, think out of the box. So, first rule is think like detective, okay? You have to think like detective. We're not searching for crime. We're not searching for killers or murders, but we're searching for items. We're searching for sellers. We need to think like detectives. Looks for signs, looks for clues that tell us if this is a good product or if this is a good seller, because we have limited time. Okay, we want to take right decisions, and we want that these decisions will take us to the right product, to the right seller. Okay. Second thing is the inside out method. The inside out method means, and I will talk about it in the next slides more deeper, that you have first find a product and then you go to the big picture, to the niche. So first you find a product that sold a lot, then you go to check the niche. Okay. Then gold mining. Gold mining is the part that I like the most. Almost is the part that you go to your supplier and you start to gold mining products. You start to dig and dig and dig and dig till you find good products. Okay, that fits. And the last thing is healthy imagination. Okay, you need to use your imagination to use this market research method. Okay, you need to be creative. It's very important. I will help you to become like this today, but you need all the time to think out of the box, all the time understand the full picture. So let's start. I want to ask you a question. You enter the crime scene and you see blood all over the bedroom. What do you think happens? Tell me, guys, what do you think happened? You see on the bed a knife full of blood. What do you think happened in this bedroom? Exactly. Murder. Someone was cut on the bed. Someone was sliced. It was a murder. A lot of blood. We want to find this murderer. Now, for the detective, his clues, his sign was the blood, right? He see the blood, and then he understand it was a murder. Our blood is sales, feedback, selling price, and need. Okay, the first clue for us as a detective is sales. We see a lot of sales, we are interested, we want to check it. Okay. The second clue for us as a dropshipping detective is the feedbacks. We want to see, like we did before, what is the size of the sellers? Is a big seller, a small seller? What is going on there with the seller? The third thing is the selling price. We want to see if there is people selling same item more expensive and still selling it good. Because if we find a seller that sell same items like other people and he sell it very good and he sell it more expensive and he also sell a lot of sales, that means he's do something right. This is a clue. This gives us some sign to understand. And the fourth clue, the first sign is the need. We have to understand the need of the product. We have to understand what is the product for. Is this product is a daily use? Is this product for iPad? Is this product for a cleaning or whatever? Okay, women use it, men use it. Who use this product? Okay, what is the need of this product? Okay, this is the 4 clues you're looking for all the time. After we understand that we need to think like detective, I give you an example for the inside out. Okay, we found a seller. We scanned the seller. We saw that this seller sold one item over 292 times. Okay. Now, top selling items can be a product that sold over 10 times. But if we see product that sold 292 times, we already say, wait a minute, if this item sold 292 times, okay, this is a lot for eBay, okay, for product that sold so much. So we understand it's not just about this specific product, it's about the whole niche, okay? That means there is demand. There is people sitting in the house and searching for these items to buy it, okay? For this kind of niche to buy it. There is a lot of people interested in this niche, okay? And we're looking for niche where is a lot of demand. Now, after we find the best-selling items sold at least 10 times, we research the title, okay, in Zik Analytics, And after we research the title, we want to research the niche. Now, to research the niche, you need to find out what is the keywords that define the niche. Okay? Here it's very easy, very simple. The keywords in this title, for example, gun case storage, waterproof, safety, lockable, hard shell, AR-15, refill frame scope. We understand that the niche is gun case storage. Okay? So we copy the gun case storage. And then we go to, again, to the product research in Zik Analytics, and we search for these keywords. And now, let me see, I think, let me see something. Okay. So after we run a search in Zik on the keywords that define the niche, we get the results of the whole niche. Okay. Now, when we see the results of the whole niche, we can understand if there is a lot of demands, there is less demands. Oh, let me see. I think I just confused you something. Let me see. Okay, sorry guys, just got confused. Okay, so after we run the search, you can see here on gun case storage, we got the results of the niche. We see we have 1,000 sell-through, 84% successful listings. We can see that the sell earning is $3,000. Now, what we understand that when we're searching a niche, we look for successful listings over 60%. We look for sell-through over 100%. Okay, and sales earnings should be as high as possible. Why? Because as highest is the sales earnings, the biggest is the demand. Okay. So you can see here I search for the gun case storage, and this is the results I receive. This is now a very good niche. I want to check out the product of this niche. Okay. Do you have a question about the statistic here before I go to define the products in the niche? So now is the time for a few questions, and then we'll go for the next part. Okay, Ron asked, very good question. What is the difference in searching titles and niche? It's a big difference. When you search the full title, you will get specific product, okay? Okay? Good. When you search just the keywords that define the niche, you will get a perspective, a picture of the whole niche, different product, different prices, different titles. Okay? Why we search the specific titles also? Because we also want to check the same product. We see this product sold 292 times. We want to search and see how this product do, if there is competition for this product. We want to see if there is no competition, maybe we can get similar product or same product cheaper, and then we can just sell a lot. Okay, more question? Okay, Tiffany asked, so is that when you try to list cheaper price when you search the niche? What do you mean? Can you explain a little bit the question? Okay, okay, Tiffany asked, when you search niche and find cheaper products and rename and list. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to talk about it soon in the example, but yeah, we doing the niche research because we want to find a window. I call it a window, an opportunity window, where there is product that's selling very good, and then we can get better product, cheaper product on Amazon or other supplier using their titles, and then we can sell a lot. I will show it very soon. Okay, good question from Jelly, from Yili. How much sale earnings is decent enough to be considered a good niche? There is not exactly exact number because it's changed from the competition. So if you have a lot of sellers, of course, we're looking for 20,000 and more. If we have 100 sellers like here, we're looking for something like 20,000 and more. It's also depend on the selling average price. What's the product price, okay, in this niche. So it's really depend. If it's very cheap product, like product niche with product in $5-7, also $10,000 a month, it's a lot, okay. Here we can see, for example, that this niche, the average price is 34,000. So yeah, it's great niche, 33,000 sales, but I saw also better, okay. There is also a niche with 100,000 sales a month, but we're looking for something between the 20,000, 10,000 to endless, 100,000, 1 million, whatever. Any other question? I continue to the next part. Okay, so after we read the niche, we understand that this is a good niche. Now we want to understand what product are selling in this niche, what is the prices, and what is everything. So understand the need and the pricing. Okay, we can see here the need is very simple. People need cases for their gun. Okay, so we can see that we have here a different size of guns, different size of cases, waterproof, soft, for small gun, for big gun, or we have bags or whatever, okay? Now, like before, we're still detective, remember. The main important things for us is the sales, okay? So we see the first product sold 82 times for $21, okay? We can go and check this product, no problem. We go to Amazon, we check it, we see if we can get something similar or something the same, and we list it if we can be cheaper, okay? But if you see here, I chose this one, for example. Okay, why I chose this one? Because not a specific reason. I went through Amazon, checked few products, and then I see that in this specific product, I can get interesting stuff on Amazon, okay? So, of course, that it's better to find more expensive product because you can have more profit. Remember, it's one of the clues, one of the signs. So we look for a lot of sales, we look for higher price so we can get better things. So I was researching these 6 items, and I found that I can find this item on Amazon or similar items and sell same or a little bit different product, okay? But we want to understand also what is the market price. We don't want to bring same product or similar product and sell it 2 times more expensive because we're not going to sell it. We want to get similar product so we can sell in the same price or a little bit cheaper even, so we will be competitive in the market, okay? Now comes the part of the gold mining. After you understand the need and the pricing of the niche, we have to search for right product on Amazon or other suppliers, okay? So you can see here in the picture what I did. I copy the title, the keywords that define the niche, gun case storage. I search it on Amazon, then I click the Prime button, so I get just Prime products, and I change it to low, from low to high, because I want to see first the cheapest product, and then I want to get to the more expensive stuff. Why? Again, we want to save time. There is a lot of filters in Amazon, in Walmart, in AliExpress. You can use all the time that helps you to find product, helps you to for the gold mining, okay? After we did it, we have to pick 2 products. So I picked these 2 products. You can see it is very similar items to what we found before, okay? So the first thing will be to find similar items that answer on the same needs, okay? We need that this product will have the same value like the product we found on Amazon, on eBay, sorry, with Zik, okay? So if I will go back first, I will go back here. You see this item here? It's a black soft padded 12 pistol range handgun case storage zippered pouch with 4 pockets. It sells for $12. Sold 36 times in the last 30 days. I came here and I found these 2 products. one sell from $11.49, one sell for $9.99. It's no problem if we will be a little bit more expensive. We can sell it also for $15 or $16. Is no problem, okay? But it's in the range price, and it's of course better to be cheaper. So after we search on Amazon, we found similar items that answer on the same needs. We make sure the price fits, okay? It's around the price. We're gonna use the same title from this product that we found on those items, okay? And then we can generate same traffic like the other guy generate to product with the same needs, so the people that will watch this product will have the same need, so they probably gonna buy some. Why? Because it's answer they need. Is that clear to everyone? If you have question, this is the time. Tiffany asked, will this PowerPoint will be uploaded later? Of course. The whole webinar will be uploaded to the Zeek website. Will be in the webinars part. You have questions, we're going to do everything you saw in the slide. We're going to do it live on Zeek, on eBay, on Amazon. We're going to do everything live. We're going to go through it, and we're going to find competitors, and we're going to do everything so you really understand everything. I did a slide first, so you first get the information, and later we make examples, live examples. Guys, do you have questions about the method of the art of market research? You got the sense behind it? You got the idea? Okay, Thomas asked, is there a way to fasten your sales when you're a new dropshipper? Yes, it is. This is what we're going to see in the next slide. Perfect. So now, after you saw the presentation, after you saw the structure of working, after you saw how to undercut competitors, how to think out of the box and make market research and analyze niche and find a product that fits to the niche, now I want to show you how you gonna have your product plan in your store, okay? This is very, very important. People do not understand it and no one talking about it so much, so I decided to make it clear and to help you, okay? First of all, we will start with the product family, okay? We have to, and it's more important for beginners, but it's to everyone, we need to make sure which kind of product we put in our store, okay? We cannot just put same kind of product and hope to have sales. So we need to manage to have a product plan, okay? So 60% of your store should be undercut competitors' products, what we learned in the first part, okay? And you should be cheaper than them. The same rules, okay, we learn should be 60%. So if you have 100 products, 60 should be products you undercut from competitors. It's okay to sell it with very low profit. You need sales. You need to push your store up in the rank, okay? You need to have a good seller performance, okay? So it's no problem to sell also with lower profit, like not $3, like 50 cents, $1. It's okay. It's just for the beginning, okay? Later on, you raise profit. 30% of your store should be the niche product, okay? What we saw with the bag, product you sell with a high profit, okay? This should balance your whole profit. So you should find product that you are bringing from the niche research. It's a unique product. You are the only person or you're the first person that used this product with the same title, what we learned, and you should have a high profit there, okay? And 10% of the products should be products from hot niche that sell for less than $10. Why? We want to stimulate sales. We want to generate a lot of sales in the beginning, okay? This is for beginners. If you already have a lot of sales, you don't need this 10%, but it always can help you get a better sell-through. And now I will tell you a little story from my experience. When I started to do dropshipping, it was 2 years ago. Okay, 2 years ago, wasn't no Zik analytics, was just therapy. No one talked about market research. Everyone talked just about undercut competitors and all these kind of things. Even this almost no one talked. And I was asking to myself, it made me crazy. How can I find out which product to list? You know, I felt stupid to go and copy product from Amazon with no any sense. Okay. And I was thinking to myself, how can I get sales? How can I know that the product I find is good? And then I start to follow competitors, and then I start to use completed listing to do calculations, everything manual, because I didn't use Zik, and Therapeutic was too expensive for me this time, and Zik wasn't exist. So start to do calculation, and I start to see that, yeah, there is some products sold a lot, there is good sell-through, let's list them. I start to list them, and I saw it sell very good. And I start to understand that the calculation are very important, okay? It tells us a lot. It's not just working like DMS, like stupid. It's like understanding product you upload, okay? So I start to make this research, and then I start to see that, yeah, there is a lot of sales, but it's hard to compete sellers that sells thousands of products, you know? It's very hard. And then I see what I can do, I went to Amazon. I find out that the pet supply niche and the chew toy niche is very good, very strong. And I went to Amazon and I search chew toy dog supply, and I make search, and I make from lowest to highest. And then I see there is product sold by Amazon, prime product, sold for $2, you know, like $2. So I say, okay, I need booster. Let's try it. I took this dog bone. It was a dog bone chew toy, and I uploaded it, and I put like very low profit. I sold it for, I bought it for $1.40 something. I sold it for $2.60, and I had like 60 cent profit. And I upload these products, and suddenly every day sales. I finish the months, I upload 3 different varieties from these products, different colors and different tastes, and every each of listings sold like 110, 120, 150. And then after 1 month of sales, I realized that also other products start to sell in my store, okay? That suddenly product that I upload 3 months before start to sell. What I understand is, it's very simple, and I said it in the beginning. eBay, it's very smart system, and it's very similar to the Google algorithm, okay? eBay built trust with us, okay? As much as eBay trusts us more, eBay will give us more impressions. How we build trust? Very simple. Most important things is number of sales compare number of listings, okay? As much as we will sell more, as much as we'll complete sales, like we will sell, the product arrive to the customers, and we get feedback, as much as we get more like this, eBay ranking us, eBay give us more impressions, more credit of impressions, okay? The second thing is customer service, okay? eBay track every conversation, okay? So if you answer short, and you are not polite, and you are not giving good customer service, eBay see it, it will give you less impression. So you have to be the best customer service givers, okay? And the third thing is how unique you are. If you just copy paste, you are not unique, you not get impressions. If you will change titles a little bit, if you will get special product from a market research niche to your store that sell good, that give new supply to eBay, eBay will give you more impressions. You have to make sure on these 3 things. If you will make sure of these 3 things, you will become very successful on eBay. eBay, it's not a science. We are not pilots. We are not doctors. We are not engineers. We just do drop shipping. It's not so complicated. You just have to do everything I told you in this webinar, and it will work out, okay? Now, back to the pricing plan. Pricing plan is also very important. Remember, we say we have limited impressions. So imagine what happens if you have just $10 product in your store. Your profit also going to be low. Why? Because you sell a product for $10, you probably earn $1, $2. But if you sell product for $150, you probably earn $10 to $15. Okay? So we have to have a pricing plan. We have 10% of our products has to be from $0 to $10. 20% of our product has to be between $10 to $30. 30% of our product should be between $30 to $50. And 30% should be between $50 to $150, and then 10% more should be above $150 and more, can be $1,000, depends on your limits. Is that clear to everyone? Do you have a question? Please, now is time for questions before we starting. Georgios asked great question. What about when you found a competitor have same title as Amazon or other supplier? It is okay to copy of course no. It's not okay to copy. When you find a supplier that a competitor, sorry, that sell item and sell it a lot, let's say it's very good item, yeah, and keep it with the same title like Amazon, is the best opportunity for you. Because this guy didn't invest any time and any thought in the listing. You have a big chance to improve, to be better than him. So you just fix the title, put the relevant keywords, and you're already going to rank better than him. So when you find competitor that sell with titles that he copied from Amazon and he sell very good, you see an opportunity to copy products that you can make the title better, which means you're going to rank better. Do you want to take a short break to go to drink water before we go to the examples, or you want to keep? Okay, Georgios ask, yes, but I'm doing undercut and I want to be next to him. You will be next to him. You don't have to change the title completely, but if he made a title of with 40 characters and you have another 40 characters, just add keywords that is necessary for this niche or for this product. You're not going to break and destroy the title you have. You're just going to add keywords. Okay, Alexander asked a good question. Also, if we find a product that sells a lot and is from Amazon, but is optimized the title, can we copy his title? So what we do, we copy the title, but we make small changes. We don't want to be the same. We have to make sure, first of all, if we can add a title, if we can add, sorry, a keywords or some keyword match. If we can't add, we just change small match. We check in the title analytic if there is long tail keywords are missing. We can add sometimes if there is a color, if this product is red or blue or black, we just add red or blue or black. That's all, just to make the algorithm of eBay Cassini to see us as a unique, as different, not automatically say we are copy and paste. Alexander asks, even if your title will be worse after making changes, it will not. You shouldn't make changes to make it worse. You should make changes to make it better. Now, the store product plan and pricing plan, it is very important for your final results. This product and pricing plan will influence your profit, okay? Very, very much. It's like the product you choose is one thing, and how you manage your store is the other thing. So if you will have this product plan inside your store, there is nothing that can stop you. I'm very serious. And you should start the day like this. You should see, okay, yesterday I uploaded 10 products around $30, between $10 to $30. Okay, today I'm going to focus just on product between $50 to $150. Then I find products, that's it. Then I go for the next one. Okay? but you should make sure you do these kind of things. Okay, guys, you want to take a short break, drink a glass of water, and then we gonna start the live examples. Perfect. So let's make it like this. Now it's 2 minutes. Let's say 3 minutes. We are starting the examples. Okay. Okay. Georgios asked how many listings it's okay to do per day. So I say at least 10 a day, minimum 10 a day. Okay. But of course, as much as possible, depend on your limits, because if you have 500 limits and you will upload every day 50, after 10 days you will finish your limits and you cannot upload anymore. So you have to see always what is your limit. Okay, if you have 500 product limits, that means you can upload every day. Let's calculate it. Let's make a calculation. Let's say we have 500 divided by, let's say we upload listing 26 days a month. It's 19 items a day. So you can upload 19 items a day. No more, because you want always every day upload. You don't want to have breaks. Okay? Now let's, don't forget, you have also the money limit. So if we have $5,000 money limit and 500, so we first have to divide 5,000 in 500. So, and see, okay, it's $10. So you can upload 500 products for $10, but you also will upload product in $30 and $40 and $50. So you say, okay, my average price is 50. Okay? So I do 5,000 divide, let's say 35 is my average price. It's 142 products. That's all. Divided 30 is just for a day. Okay, Omri say, and don't forget to leave some limits for products of sales. Of course, he is right. Every sales account limit, but remember that anytime you have product, you sell it, you always can sell it, you understand? So it's like kind of, even if you use all the limits, so every time that you sold something, it's making you one limit free. But yes, you're right. Alexander asked, how long should we keep an item listed if it doesn't sell? Great question, Alexander. I keep product at least 60 days. After 60 days, I delete it, but it is very important also to go through your store and check out of stock items and delete them. Okay, out of stock item to delete, it's take you from the impression credit. Always think like this. And if the item did not sold 60 days, delete it. Imran asks, how long should we keep listing? Oh, the same question. Okay, so I answer for both of you. Povilas asks, what uploading strategy would you suggest if I have only 15 limit and 14 feedbacks? Okay, so Povilas, great question. Okay, what I recommended you is to go for the undercut competitors, but not take product that sold just 5 times in the last 7 days. Take product that sold 10 or 15 or 20 times in the last 7 days, because anyway you have 50 limit and you have the whole month to find this kind of items. So just put the best of the best of the best in your store, because you still have small limit. Then you will generate a lot of sales, you will build your store, you will increase limits, and you can keep growing. So let's go to... Okay guys, everyone is back from the break. You drink, you rest, you feel good. Okay, Povilas asked, we continuing the question, maybe I should put more under $10 products for more sales and shop validation. No, it's not really matter, because if you find product that costs $50, but this product sold 25 times in the last 7 days, you want this product in your store. It's not a question. Okay, Nir asked to show an example for product between $50 to $70. Alexander asked, what price should we set for an item that sells a lot from another sellers? We always should be cheaper. Always should be cheaper. Sometimes the same price is also okay. Okay, Alexander? It's okay to put the same price. It's also okay sometimes to be a little bit more expensive, but if you want a fast sales, better to be cheaper. Okay? Okay, we start. So remember our method. First things to do, okay, we're opening Zik Analytics. This is the work structure now. We're going to Amazon, okay? We can go here to best sellers or mover and shakers. It's not really important. Mover and shakers. Just to place where there's a lot of sales. We can just go for one category. It's not really important. I take the baby. Let's do it like this, best sellers. Okay, we got these items. Okay, oh, this is good example. We copy this product. We don't even need to copy all the title. Okay, we just copy part of the title and we search. As you can see, we got 100 results. Now these 100 results tell us that this 100 dropshippers, look, all the same photo, they all do dropshipping from Amazon. Okay? And you can see we have sell-to of 92%, but successful listing 4%. It's just 4 sellers that sell everything. This is interesting and we want to see. Okay? Now remember, right now it's not important for us, this part. Okay? What's important for us is the seller list. We need to be focused to look for sellers. Now, let's see. We got 4 people that sold something. We got the first guy. I'm not sure this guy is a dropshipper. He's a different photo, but oh, this is the same photo. With 100 feedbacks only, that sold 81 times. Okay? He have just 100 feedbacks and he sold more than everyone. Let's check the price. We see the price is $20.99. Oh, he also cheaper than everyone else. So this is probably the main reason, but will be interesting to catch him, to check him. Okay, so I ran search on him. Let's see. Okay, we got the result. Now we have the second seller, but he have 166,000 feedbacks. He sold 5 times. We have this guy with 88,000, sold 5 times. Okay, for $22.94. And then we have other sellers with no sales. Okay, but right now we don't have so much information and we want to keep on moving. Okay, we want to keep on surfing from seller to seller. So I'm going to try this seller also to open, and I will open also this seller with 552, and I will see this guy also here with 1,000 also. You know what? Yeah, let's try this guy. Okay, I need to start move. Now let's start from the first one. We see this guy. Look, this guy said just 3 items. It's crazy. 3 active listings. Okay. We have the same. It's crazy. It's the same items from different prices. Okay. So this guy is not interesting for us. He don't give us a lot of information. We can close it. We can check later this product on Amazon. See if we can sell it in this price or cheaper. Okay. Now we get this seller. Look, this seller with 87,000 feedbacks, it's a lot, but it's still very interesting because he had 14,000 active listings and 112 sell-to. He sell more items than the listings he have. Now, even if you have a lot of feedbacks, this is really something extraordinary. Not every dropshipper do this kind of result. $331,000 sales a month. this is something that we have to respect and we have to understand and research. Okay, so I'm going to stop on this guy. Okay, why? Because this guy did something extraordinary, and all the products that this guy have here sold a lot of times in the last 30 days. So first things I do, I change to the 7 days. And now I want to check every product, okay, that sold more than 5 times or 9 times or 10 times, whatever you want. It's your decision, okay? But minimum, I recommend to go for the 5 times, 4 or 5 times, okay? Second things we see on the seller, remember, is the titles. Now we see this guy, he just copy titles. He don't really invest. But we're looking on these titles now. Which one of the first 5 products have the most interesting title? Tell me. I want to play a short game with you. Okay, tell me. From this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what is the best one? Okay, so guys, you all doing great job. You all understanding the second one. I'm very proud of you guys because this is the truth. The second one look like someone that create the title. It's look full of keywords, look like good title that use 80 characters. So of course, you in this situation, first of all, you have to go and search for those products on Amazon. Okay, so let's try to find this product on Amazon. To find a product on Amazon, you go inside the list. You probably know it. You can copy the features. You search it on Amazon, and you're probably going to find it. Okay, so $14 sold by Amazon. Okay, so we see this product sell for $14.39, and he sell it for $16.64. He almost not earned. Okay, but it's depend. It's depend if you it's depend on your break even. This guy earned just from cashback, I believe. Okay, you remember I told you big sellers work with very low profit. So first of all, this guy is American, so he pay less fees on PayPal. Okay. Second of all, he have cashback with gift cards he buy, with credit cards. So this guy earn cashback. Okay. But it's not over because we see this product selling very good. Now let's check the niche of this product. Okay. Now when we search the title, first of all we get 72 results. These 72 results also include other dropshippers. Now because the title looks so good, the title builds so good, I believe that the next dropshippers we're going to find going to be better dropshippers where we can find better product. Why? Because this title built by someone that invests time, okay? And when we search one product that someone make good, it's always direct us to more sellers that use good titles. Does it make sense? Good. So we came here, still the results less interesting. We want to see again the sellers. We're still navigating to find very, very good seller. So we come here. Now take a look what we see here. See the first guy, Vicky Luck, 793 feedbacks, sell this product for 16.6, very low profit for 37 times. You have low feedbacks. But the second guy, already more interesting, sells similar items with same title for $19. Okay, you have a lot of feedbacks, but he sell it more expensive, $3 more expensive. Okay, now we have this advanced tool, sell for $25. You can see it's a little bit more advanced in a yellow color, sold by a seller with just 1,235 feedbacks. So for my opinion, if you ask me, I will check this guy. He brought something interesting, different. This seller, I'm not sure because he worked with very low profit, okay? But this is interesting. This guy is interesting. Sell the same product for $2 more. Maybe he worked with better profit. Okay, so I'm gonna check also this guy. And I have Just Ask Botsy, also interesting. He brought a different product here, same for 23. I think it's the same one. Yeah, it's the same, just different picture. Here 25. Oh, it's interesting. We can see other guys here. Also, this guy sold for 19. We have Smart Purchase. Look, $24. Sell this one. The other guy sold for 22, and he sell it, and he have just 729. So I also click here. And now I got 3 interesting sellers. Here we can see a guy from Israel. We can see that this guy sold many items. We changed to 7 days, remember? And now we can see product that sold above 5 times. We go and we copy. Okay, very simple. We go and we copy. Let's check this product, for example. We see this product sold 24 times the whole time, 5 times in the last 30 days for $11. We go here to UPC. We go here to Amazon. And let's see. Not find. If not find by UPC, you just copy a little bit from here. Good. And take a look. This guy make $1 profit on this item. Now you can also list this item. It's no problem. By the way, don't be afraid from add-on, okay? Don't be afraid from add-on. We can sell add-on. We have our strong community, our Facebook group. Anyone need help with ordering add-on items, just make a post that he need help and he's going to find someone that help him, or I'm going to help him. Wait, what I did here. What I did here. Now, I don't know how to fix it. So funny. 1 second, guys. Just drag it back. I get in. Okay, perfect. Okay. Okay, so now this is one item that can really boost your sales. Okay, it really can boost your sales. Why? Because it's cheap. It's sold a lot. There's no time now to make market research on this product because we don't have time. We just copy it and go to the next one. Sold more than 5 times in the last 30 days. We can be a little bit cheaper. That's it. Okay, even if we earn just 50 cents or 80 cents, no problem. Okay, good. Let's check other sellers. Here we have Chinese guy. Okay, this guy, we don't really know if he's doing dropshipping. It looks like he's doing dropshipping, by the way. Let's see. Let's move to 7 days. Great. Okay, this one is amazing, guys. Look. Sold 31 times for $12.99 in the last 7 days. This is what I call bestseller. Okay, this item will really push you hard. Now, I'm going to invest time on this product. Remember what I told you? We are detective. We're smelling the blood. We're smelling the sales. When I see one product sold in 7 days 31 times, I'm going to invest extra time in market research. Okay? So let's do it. We first click here to get the title, see if other sellers sell it. Remember? We get 17 results. Now, after we see that there is 17 sellers sell it, we want to check the niche. Now we're going to check the niche, okay? So I'll go here and to understand what is the niche. So the niche is tobacco herb grinder spice. It's tobacco herb grinder, basically, right? Take the tobacco herb grinder. I open new product research and I let it run. Okay, I click here. all of them. I want to see the whole niche. What is the results of the whole niche? And I will stay here also. On the same time, okay guys, I got message from someone that that you don't see the screen. You all see the screen? Yes, okay, perfect. We continue. Okay. So, also something that I'm gonna do is to try to find similar item on Amazon on the same time. So let's do it. See if we can sell it with profit. Look, amazing, 7 times in the last 14 days. This is amazing. Let's see where he located the item because he's Chinese seller. Let's see. No, he is just inside the USA. He located in the USA. Item location, USA warehouse, United States. Okay. We go here. And first of all, he sold it for $13. Now we want to make profit. So we see here 4 piece we have for $9. 4 piece for $8. Okay, this is interesting. Oh, 4 piece for blue, $8. This is very good niche, guys. We found here. This is exactly the same one. Look, 4 piece, $8.49, fulfilled by Amazon, so you don't need to pay tax to Amazon. You buy it in this price directly. Okay. Now let's make a calculation. We sell it for $12.99. We have a break even of 14%, 9% eBay, 5% PayPal. Now because PayPal raised the fees and because we have the 30 cent extra, so it's minus 14%, minus $8.49, $2. Okay, 2.6. Very good profit for this item. We upload this item, but using this title. Okay? Now the only things we do is just small changes. Sorry, it wasn't this one. This one. It's just small changes. This is a nickel black, and here is, so I take down the new, okay? Because I don't want to put exactly the same like him. I can take the inch, the 3 inch, this is 2 inch, change it to 2, okay? Because I need to save space, and change it to like this, okay? And I can add here nickel black or whatever. You understand? So what we did, we didn't destroy the title, we didn't change too much. We just remove unnecessary characters that catch unnecessary place, and we replace it with a different things that is a little bit more relevant to the product. So we make it a unique title because we create a unique title, but we keep the strong structure. Is that okay to everyone? Is understandable? Makes sense? You see the sense behind it? I want you to tell me. If you don't understand, I will repeat. It is very simple. All you need to do is to understand the method and to understand how to work right, so you don't spend time, because this method can also spend a lot of time. So you need to be a good detective. You need to smell good blood, and you need to see where it sells, and you need to go there. But it's not over. You know what? Let's do something like this. Let's just try to search for the whole niche. Okay? Let's try to search for the whole niche. Maybe we find better. Let's take the black out. Maybe we find better a product with better profit. We go here, we do prime. We go here, we do low to high. And here we get all the cheapest price. But why it's doing like this? Okay, it's 3 inches. So let's take the inch down for a second. Just let's keep it for peace. And again, you have to dig like a gold mine. You remember? By the way, another manipulation you can do. You can take this, for example, okay, this item. Okay, I'm going to repeat from the beginning. So we found this seller, okay? We saw that this item, we changed it to the 7 days filter. We found that this item sold 31 times. We say, wow, it's amazing. In 1 week, 31 times, I want to check it. We run niche research in Zik, that we're going to check it very soon, but we're also going to check this specific product. So we go to Amazon, and we search just for the keywords that define the niche and define the product. 4-piece tobacco herb grinder. We want to see what Amazon have to offer, okay? Of course, it's better to go here and make prime and then filter it from low to high. And then we get those products, the cheapest product here. Okay, now we see that we have this one, 4-piece, but 1.6 inch, but sell for $7.95. It's already cheaper, we can earn more. Here we have place to make manipulation. Okay, how we do this manipulation? Very simple. We go back to this product, we copy this title. We use this title for this product when we list the item, but we delete the 3 inch. Okay? We delete the 3 inch and we just keep it as is. We can add something else if it's necessary here, like the color. Oh, there is a color here. If it's necessary, we can add, and that's it. And then people, they see, they don't really look. Believe me, people don't really understand 1 inch, 6 inch, 3 inch. They want a grinder and they order a grinder. So they see, oh, it's cheaper than the other ones. It's look nice. There is different colors. We can offer it in different colors to different people. But we get rank and we get the relevant traffic. We bring relevant traffic to this listing. It's a unique listing and we bring relevant traffic. Okay? Okay, so back to the niche research on Zik. So we put tobacco herb grinder. Wow. We put tobacco herb grinder in the product research and look the result. Okay? 90% successful listings. Almost every listing selling. 2,900% sell through. $25,000 a month for a product that costs $10 in average. Okay, this is a great niche. And now we go down and we want to see what is the best selling product. And now take a look. Wow, we got an example, an amazing example for you. Take a look where this guy rank, the guy we found. You see? He's the second best seller here in the whole niche and he's a dropshipper. This gives you the best example to show you that with dropshipping you can make a lot of money. You just need to work right, okay? We already found 2 products that can sell in this price and use these keywords. There is no reason you're not going to sell this product after the webinar. You're going to list it and you're not going to sell it. Now, after we get the full picture of the niche, of course, we can check different products. We see there is a lot of cheap items here, for example. And this is very cheap. And let's say, for example, now we decide we want to sell just $50 products. We want to find just $50 products. So I'm going to show you now how we do this kind of things, okay? How divide our work for cheap products, expensive products, and everything. So let's say I want to see if there is a tobacco herb grinder, if in this niche there is products sell more than $40. So I put here $40 in the filter, search. Now I see, oh guys, look, there is more expensive product in this niche. Let's check it, see what is the statistic in this price. Oh, there is fast, there is not so good. Oh, but not so bad, guys, look. Not so bad at all. 100 listings, 36 successful listing. Okay, 76 items sold in around $56, generated $5,000 in the last 30 days. Now let's see how the people sold it so expensive. What they did, what is the product made from, what is the material, what is the need. Okay? And we can see that this guy, wow, I don't believe. Wow, look, he sold this item for $68. Let's try to understand what is so famous. Okay, it's a space case herb tobacco grinder. It's 3.5 inch. Okay, it's 4-piece. It's sifter aluminum silver. Let's try to find out if there is similar item on Amazon. I think if you ask me, the main reason it's sold so expensive is the material. So let's see. Let's go back here and try to see 4-piece, 3.5 inch and aluminum. How we write aluminum? Okay, here we have aluminum, $24, 4-piece. Alright, 3.25. Guys, look, unbelievable. This is Poland. No, it's just 3.5. Oh, 3.5. Okay, but this is not aluminum. But this is also interesting. And we have the one that fits was this one. Okay. Okay, 3.25. Alright. Look, a beautiful photo. Photos are very important, okay? There is a beautiful photo. It's made from aluminum. It's 3.25 and it's just $24.99. Okay, now this guy used this title and he sold it for $68. What will happen if we will use this item with this title? We change it here to 125. Okay, we download the sifter because we don't know. We leave the aluminum. And alright, and this is also other things. It's even more advanced. It's with the carrying. It's like 7-piece, so it even can be more expensive. And we change here to 7-piece. How much we can sell this product, for which price? It's a little bit smaller in the inches, but have 3 pieces more. And the pictures look great, look very branded. How much do you think we can sell this price? At least $50, at least. Even more than the other, you see? So this is all you work, this is all you have to do, and it's not so complicated. It's actually very easy. If you have question, this is the time, because I think we almost close to finish. If you want to see one more example, no problem, we can do one more example. Just let me know what you wish to have, and if you have a question, and then we can keep on studying. Povilas asked, do you have VAs working for you? Yes, I have. The VAs are doing just the undercut products and the uploading. The advanced I do, and I have another worker that is like more advanced. He's kind of a partner. Okay. Brisialidi asks, can we predict market trends using the data generated by Zik? Zeke show us the last 30 days. Okay, we have a trend graph, but it's the last 30 days. To predict a trend, it's better to look the whole year back. Very easy. Use Google Trend or inside eBay. I will release video to Zeke. Inside eBay, they have new tool that show you trends from categories. It's very powerful to combine it with Zeke also. I will release video to the group, to the Facebook group, how to use this tool inside eBay. Mone ask, first of all, thank you, Mone, for the feedback. What do you mean by someone can help you buy add-on items? Add-on items you cannot buy if you don't have more than $25 in your cart. So sometimes you need help from other people. Because not everyone have enough sales every day. If you have enough sales every day, you can put it together. So you don't need help from no one else. And then Povilas asked, why are you using business account on Amazon? I just have, before I worked with business account on Amazon, today I work with student account. So I recommended you work with student accounts on Amazon. So you can buy, you can have free shipping for all your orders, even if it's less than $35. Any questions about, okay, Povilas asked, no Prime needed, Student Prime it's called, Student Prime account. There is people sell it online for $10 per 6 months, and you just buy it and you can use it. Imran asked, how do you go from Zeke to your listing software? And Tiffany asked, how do you keep up with price changes? Okay, very simple. For price changes, there is few monitors that do great work. It's Selfrix, AutoDS tool, DSM tool, DS Shop It, Hydra Lister. There is many tools to do it. It's no problem. Okay. And I'm answering on your question, Imran. How do you go from Zeke to your listing software tool? You don't go from Zeke directly for your listing software tool, but we are working on very powerful tools. We'll be ready in a few weeks that will help you grab products. For example, if we see this product and we like it, we click one time here and it shows the product on Amazon, and then we can add it to the product list and then import it to our software. Brisialadi say very good things. I hope Zeke develops its own listing software tool. So we're not developing our own listing software tool, but we're developing integration with all other tools. It will be ready in 4 to 6 weeks. We are working on it right now, so we can export big quantity of items. We're also working on a tool. It will be a more advanced tool, will cost extra because it works on a lot of calls on Amazon, and Amazon charging us for calls. So, but not everyone needs it. It's more for bigger sellers. So, for example, if you go inside the seller, okay, let's just make an example and go inside this seller, okay. And I say, oh, this is good seller. Wow, he have good profit, good title. I can click one time and in few seconds or few minutes get a list of ASINs, eBay titles, and you can export it CSV and upload it to your listing tool. So you can work hard, like you can scale big. Yes, we are working, Aldi, we are working on collaboration between all tools, so you can increase sales, save time, and do everything that make you make more money. Okay, another things, we just got now message from Anat, the customer service manager, and she gonna open a WhatsApp group for add-ons. Anyone need help with add-ons items can contact there and help each other. I will put it in the Facebook group. Very good, Anat. By the way, people that don't know Z completely and people that also do selling on other platforms, beside product research and competitor research, we have the store analytic, we have the email marketing tool. We can get all emails from our sellers and we can divide it by niche. For example, here I can write hats and I can see all the people that bought hats and I can have their emails. I can use it for advertising. I can use it for any other things. Okay? We have the geo-targeting tool, so you can see exactly which countries in the world and US buying the best from you. What is the strongest time in American time, Tel Aviv time, Berlin time, and we will add also London time. So you can see, for example, here you can see my sales. The most sales it's in Berlin time. It's in 9 o'clock in the evening and in 2 o'clock in the night. So I know that I need to list my items in these hours. I need to list my item between 5 to 11, okay, and not in the morning, because in the morning is not a lot of traffic, okay. I also can see the strongest day. So I can know, okay, my vacation I will take on Friday because it's not a lot of traffic. I will list a lot of product during the week and in Sunday, but on Friday I will take my vacation, okay. We have the webinars and any other else things here. Okay, let me answer for the last questions. Okay, so Imran, you asked me what do you recommend to do when we use Zik to find new products? What do you mean? Once you find, I would like to list. How do I list them? What I put in the listing? Okay, so how to make optimized listing for Cassini? Oh no, okay, so I will say it anyway. Fill the item specific with all relevant information, good title, 12 pictures, always 12 pictures, okay, and a good title in the description. Okay, all right. Now I understand the question of Imran. Functional method to take data from Zik to Salesforce. So they showed in their webinar how you actually take the data of the niche and you use the locator to grab the ASINs from this niche. But what I recommend actually, I recommended you work with an Excel sheet, fill ASIN title from very good products, okay, and divide it to groups. One file is for undercut competitors, one file is for unique products, and then you can tag it inside Salesforce and you can see the performance of every product. And in the future, we will have the possibility to have the product list inside the system, and then we can export it by CSV, and we can we will cooperate with the monitors, with Salesforce, with AutoDS tool, with DSM, so you can move it. Yes, integration. Please, for any question you need, for anything you want, contact Anat on the Facebook group, or contact the live chat. Anat will answer, will do everything you want. She is amazing. And she has a lot of knowledge also, so you can ask her also other questions about how to sell and stuff like this. Anything you want. And me, you can contact me also. The main goal of Zik is that you will become successful. We have the same interest. If you will become successful, I will become successful. Okay, Zik will become successful. So I will do everything to give you the knowledge, to give you the help, to give you the tools, so you can make more sales, so you can be independent and that you can earn a lot of money from your computer? Good question. Imran asked, how much does it cost to spend time with Mentor on Zik? Very good question. One meeting of 1.5 hours costs $60. We have now 40% off. It was $99 and it went down to $60. From my experience, from what I see, sellers, users that took meeting with a mentor, okay, have much better results. And why? Because one-on-one, when we discuss, when we mastermind with our mentor, we get much better understanding and we get also much better results. Some people, webinar is not enough for them. So from what I see, mentor meeting really help people increase sales. Okay, guys, thank you so much for attending the webinar. Good luck for all of you, and share any help, share any question. All right, more questions, sorry. All right, Bricialdi, I already like your way of thinking. You ask to add more colors to the interface. We can discuss about it on Facebook after the webinar. You can give me ideas. In general, guys, any ideas, okay, any ideas you have of designs, colors, new features, new tools, give us, okay? Half of the tools, half of the features, half of the ideas we have in Zik, it's things that users told us they want to have, and we add it. We will make everything to help you, okay? We will invest our programmers, our developers to make your dream program come true, okay? So just share any idea with us. Later on, the video gonna be in Zik. Okay, guys, you're amazing. Good luck, and let's hope we are gonna have a lot of sales. Bye bye.